So it's high tech. Yes, we are the Don't Look Down podcast. All right, that's what we are. That's the title of the podcast, right? Yes, the Don't Look Down podcast, and this is number 11. Woo! And we are the Coexistence Coalition. And my name is Richard John Walters, and this is...
Hi, I'm Kiki McBride.
Okay. So what we're trying to get off the ground is like a political movement or a political party that is, quite frankly, an alternative to the Democratic and Republican parties, who I can go on either side and easily state their failures. So anyways, I always like to begin the show with a Cody Jenks song, quite frankly. I Cast No Stones. But I don't know, man. I was listening to this... Oh, damn it, there we go again. We're always leaving the goddamn
We left the heater on.
fucking on.
We caught it chill.
What
Right?
in the hell?
Well, we're working out of a garage, so work with us, right?
What exactly?
It'll go off in just a minute. It's background noise. I don't know.
Mayor McMeathead.
Well, we try to warm this space up before we're in it. It's chilly down here, y'all.
Oh,
It's
cheapers.
something-
I'm gonna get a really sweet song going, and I juggered it completely. Well, anyways.
No, it's fine.
Oh man, I hope I can. All right, let's see.
Oh, it's fine. See?
Oh, I gotta get the words.
I'm sitting on them.
All right.
Are these them?
No, here.
Oh.
I think no, I'm gonna. Oh, I just
You were sitting on them.
from the land of the sun.
You were sitting on them.
Nah. God. Hey,
Welcome to our world. We're happy to have you here.
you know what that is? You know what that is?
What?
Where's my, You know what that is?
What?
I'll tell you what it is.
What?
It's evidence that I'm not detailed, all right?
I'm detailed.
Which is further evidence that I'm a big picture guy.
I'll take it.
Right. Your future Grand Poobah is a big picture guy.
Yeah.
All right. So you got that. All right, baby. Can you...
Sure.
See? I wish I could play better.
We're
But
learning.
anyways, oh man. Okay, so this song is called Love Vigilantes by New Order. And you gotta like imagine me, and then my vision is like, you know, this coexistence sign is nice. But I'd like a big, stars and stripes above it, man, because I wanna like, here's this song about love vigilantes. Like, New Order made the song. And I always had this song back in the, man, this is an old album, like 80s, man. I always had this cassette with this New Order on it. And like, this Love Vigilante song was the only song I really liked. And then I got into the song Ceremony. And, we
That's our song.
yeah,
Yeah.
man.
That's
yeah,
right.
man.
That's right. Thank you, baby.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, like, and then, and I think they themselves sort of think it's corny. But it's really got a good, like I heard this guy was playing a mandolin up in Canada with this song. And I think it's a good song for the troops, man. Like, look, I hate this war. I want Trump to stop it. Disengage with Israel. Get out of it. Let's get this done. But the Iranian, the people, the non-combatants, man, I pray for them. And then,
People are losing their lives.
yeah, and then the American servicemen and American servicewomen, man. You're in the middle of this. I had a buddy, man, his name was Jody, and he told me the story like he got called out. I think it was for Iraq or Afghanistan, National Guard, and his kids were like clinging to his ankles, walking out the door, crying. So I know you guys are in danger. You're headed to danger. You're getting called up. You don't know when you're getting called up, man. So my heart's going out to you guys, and I got this like whole vision of getting America together. So how much time you got? No, we're good. Here, let me try to do this song some justice. All right, so sorry, baby. So I never had the honor of serving, but I hope you guys like this song. Oh, I've just come from the land of the sun, from a war that must be won in the name of truth. With a soldier so brave, your freedom we will save. With our rifles and grenades and some help from God. I want to see my family, my wife and child waiting for me. I've got to go home. I've been so alone, you'll see. You just can't believe the joy I did receive when I finally got my leave and I was going home. Oh, I flew through the sky. My convictions could not lie. For my country, I would die, and I will see it soon. I want to see my family, my wife and child waiting for me. I've got to go home. I've been so alone, you'll see. When I walked through the door, my wife, she lay upon the floor with tears, her eyes were sore, I did not know why. Then I looked into her hand and I saw the telegram that said I was a brave, brave man, but that I was dead. I want to see my family, my wife and child waiting for me. I've got to go home. I've been so alone, you'll see. I want to see my family, my wife and child waiting for me. I've got to go home. I've been so alone, you'll see. One more time. I want to see my family, my wife and child waiting for me. I've got to go home. I've been so alone, you see. Huh. Wow.
It's a sad song.
Yeah, man, it's a sad, well, here.
It's sad, but it's rooted in reality, so we need to address
Well,
that.
if you want to pick it apart, like, I think brothers and sisters know this better, the vets, like, they think they send someone to your house, but it's still, they still could be mistaken, and that's why I think it's a happy song, because...
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm sorry, yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Okay. No,
Yeah.
cool, that's cool.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right, we are the Coexistence Coalition. I need to keep reminding myself of that.
Da-da, da-da, da-da.
So, it is Sunday night.
Yes, it's a Sunday night.
Who knows who knows what's going on in the war, right? Okay, so like we noticed that a lot of our, we get a lot more hits when we talk about what we're doing here. Yikes. And what we're doing, like I said, is trying to build that political party. And we need you to come over. So, since I'm so lazy to personally impose upon my friends, I think I've sent out like, I think I sent out 2 texts to people. Like the one guy, Mohammed, he's, he didn't display a complete disinterest, and he did go to dinner with us. And he pointed out that we had the space to work in. So that was good. And then my other buddy, Brian Lockney, I played rugby with him, and he, I sent him a text and Facebook message, and he doesn't get back to me.
Wow.
So, man, I don't have any friends anyway. So that makes this whole political thing pretty tough.
No, I mean, that's the whole point, though. When you believe, if you have a strong belief system,
Right.
and you're moving forward and functioning in your own belief system, sometimes it's very lonely. If you actually stick with your integrity, do what you believe you should do, move forward, helping people, doing things you do, sometimes you're misunderstood by those around you. They don't understand why you feel so motivated to help others. They don't understand what you're actually doing. Some people are tired and don't want to get involved because their lives are already complicated. And we understand that. We get that. I just believe in walking in integrity and positive change, right? And if I had to walk alone for a little bit to do that before I met you, it's okay. There are plenty of people out there with valid ideas who are looking to build a better future, not only for themselves, but for others.
Yeah, like, I don't know, this popped into my head when you were talking, like, when your heart's, as long as your heart's in the right place, some of us, are misunderstood. Is that what you said?
Yeah, well, matters of the heart are complicated.
Indeed.
Right? It's very complicated. Love can be very complicated, absolutely.
Right.
And loneliness too. You can be surrounded by people and be lonely.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It's a thing. It's real. When you're walking in your integrity and your belief system, you'll find other people doing the same. And, they may be walking alone too. It's okay.
Right.
Figure it out and work together and move to a better place.
Yeah, I want to circle back to that idea. And you call these places third spaces?
Third spaces, yeah.
Like, this is a new term to me. And third spaces are those spaces
where you congregate, right? So, for us, in the 80s, we had lots of third spaces. We had the roller rink, we had the park, we had, the corner store, places you just kick back and hang out with friends. My son's generation, for example, they don't really have third spaces.
Right, and so now I read, some women on YouTube pointed out that kids are going back to malls.
Yeah.
Not everywhere, probably.
Well, they're searching for a place where you can hang out, meet people, talk with people in a non-virtual way.
Right. Let me circle back to this. Remind me. My Rich's Railroad will deal with this by providing third spaces for teens at the train stop. Here, I'm going to tell you what we're all about. Right, baby?
Okay, Dom.
Sorry.
That's all right.
I love you.
I love you.
So it goes like this. The rule of law from Main Street to Wall Street, our borders. Oh God, this thought just popped into my head. John F. Kennedy said the United States has only 5% of the world's population. We can't be the world's policeman, or something words to that effect. We can't be everywhere.
I bet.
Or damn it. I'm such an airhead. I believe that the United States has a duty. This is Abraham Lincoln thought the Declaration of Independence was not only for the United States but for mankind. We believe in these truths. These truths are so that every. Oh my God! I used to have memorized. We believe these truths are self-evident. That all people are created equal. Anyways. Oh God, baby. Where was I going with this?
I have no idea, darling.
Oh, I'm like a crackhead.
No, you're tired. He had a flat tire today too. So we've been addressing like life issues, as you all have.
It's the rule of law. The United States' role in the world as the rule of law is the duty of the United States to be the world's policeman. I believe the United States, with its two coastlines, is an inherent naval power and should exercise its will to enforce free seas and like the freedom of the seas. And so, and part of that package was that the dollar would be the fiat currency for the world. You know, this is all very complicated, but when we become corrupt, we lose our moral authority. We're gonna not, you know, if nations dump the dollar,
Right.
it's a problem.
Yes, because we make money on changing that money as well.
Right.
So that the currency from that country to US dollars, there's a fee in that, right, that we receive to change that. But I think the euro was like €1.30 to the US dollar. Like I'm paying 30% more to send money overseas. Like our dollar's not strong. That's what I'm saying, right? And if we're
Right.
if we're not at one point the dollar was
Right.
the strong currency.
And here's the thing: if you buy U.S. treasuries and the dollar devalues way down, then the
Right.
treasuries lose their value. I
Right.
can believe that's a problem.
Right.
So you're gonna you think Trump is so smart, but the asshole, he's ruining our future by ruining the dollar, its value through his running up of the deficit and what else is he doing? He's flagrantly.
He's making more expenses for the U.S. citizens. That they're going to be hidden expenses to this war. Already we see it with the petrol, with the gas, right? We're paying more for these things. We're paying more to have things shipped through places. We're losing lives. I think we need to remember that. And innocent people are losing lives. The civilians on the ground are also losing their lives. So there's a cost to this, not only emotional and psychological, but also concrete cost to war, right? And the consequences of creating problems with the supply chains, right? That will affect us. It's inevitable. As they've said, you know, our fertilizer passes through that strait.
Right.
So vegetables are going to be through the roof. You know, corn to feed the cows to eat the meat that we eat. All of this is going to go up. You know, tomatoes right now are super expensive in the supermarket. Well, why is that, gang? Let's think about it. Let's think it through, shall we? You know, our lives are not going to, on a very superficial level, your everyday life is not going to get better because we're at war.
Right.
It's not going to happen.
And then I hate to say this, when the dollar devalues, then you have an inflation problem.
Right.
You're not able to buy this stuff. Like, oh, why? Try to explain. All right,
Well,
Trump. Here. I forgot to mention that we have breaking bread with Trumpers. We need to emphasize that we want Trumpers here because. Oh gosh, I'm gonna try to fit this in. Oh, let's keep going.
Because
I could here, right here. God, I hate to say this, but I want to say this. I want men with guns
I,
who know how to handle themselves. And the reason I want this, or like you to become part of our movement, because January 6th, I think these guys were bullies and jerks, and are, I could give you a whole speech on what evil is and people that are inherently amoral, don't care. Yeah, so that's I want. That's what I want. And then all right, another quick pitch here. And I would control, for you guys, I would give you, as the Coexistence Coalition, guns. You get your guns. I will not take your guns away from you, but you will help me with intervention in terms of youth programs at schools. You will help me with surveillance, public surveillance, so we can reduce crime. You will help me with having the idea of welfare checks with police and social workers after tracking people using AI. Yes, I said AI agents. Start tracking these lunatics, people that post aberrant things. Go check them out, for Christ's sakes. And then, oh golly gee, what's another one? What else? I know, anyways, that's the general gist of things. You guys, you help me, I help you. And then for the women, comprehensive health care, including abortion. Here's another thing I think about. Like, I'm only comfortable with the North Carolina law is 12 weeks, and then after that, you don't have a right. I don't know exactly what happens. Health of the mother. I'm sure there's other exceptions, but generally it's 12 weeks. And then Governor Kathy Hochul said on the Dobbs decision, they said, "What do you think about the Dobbs decision?" And she just like snaps right there. She looks. I was 3 months pregnant and I didn't even know it before I found out.
yeah, that can happen.
Right. So, which I totally believe. Like, yeah.
That can happen.
Right. You're a woman. I used to date Rita, and she was a marathon runner, and she wouldn't have her periods because there was no liquid water. Whatever.
Well, her body was stressed.
Right. This is probably an easier way to explain, but there's probably a better way to explain it. But women missing, menstruations, obviously, happens all the time, and then so I keep on like I'm sorry I'm riffing on this. So in my own mind, all right, 12 weeks is good for me. Maybe it's 16, maybe it's 15, and then I don't know.
Well, if 20 weeks is viability, is that correct? 24 weeks.
I think it's
is
22 to
viability.
24,
Yeah.
or 24 or something.
I don't know. This is a very complicated and complex argument.
You're right, but somebody has to make a call. Somebody has to make a very clear call. This is why I want it, and this is it.
Right.
And here's the reasons. Okay, why do we need this law, Rich? Because women die on the table of sepsis. Now, there's been 4 recorded ones since the Dobbs decision. I think 2 are in Texas, maybe 3 are in Texas. 1 was in Georgia. I don't know, something like that. Where these physicians didn't know what to do under the rules of the Texas law or the Oklahoma law or the Georgia law. And because of this, the women did not get treatment in time, and they died of sepsis.
Right.
Right.
Ridiculous.
And so, and not only it's like, all right, so 1/4 to 1/5 of miscarriages are, I'm sorry, 1/4 of 1/5 of pregnancies are miscarriages. So therefore, in such a situation, if you don't get rid of it,
Expel
right,
the fetus,
then you have to get sepsis. This is why this stuff is like critical. So
It's health care.
right, and here,
It's medical intervention.
you want to prevent the interstate travel of women finding hospitalization because they're carrying sepsis, right? Right. You don't want people driving around that might be carrying, you can't catch sepsis from a pregnant woman. Let me repeat that. You cannot catch sepsis from a pregnant woman.
She's sick.
Right, exactly. But it's like someone's going to say that I'm stupid and I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, let me repeat that. You cannot catch sepsis from a woman, but she needs help and she might be in bad trouble. Like, she might be driving and
I mean,
she gets in a car. But there's all kinds of little ways you can.
But the fact that we've reduced women's rights to travel tourism to have physical health, like you actually have to travel to another place to have your health taken care of. It's ridiculous. It's like people who go to South America to get plastic surgery, right, because it costs less. It's ridiculous to put people in a situation where they have to go to a different state to receive health care. That's obscene in and of itself. If someone doesn't feel equipped to be a parent, you can't make them be a parent. Parenting's so much work. It's a lot of work. It's a labor of love. It is a labor of love. But you can't expect everyone to have the bandwidth to do that or be in a circumstance in which they can produce children. If they're in a violent situation, if they're,
Can I interrupt you?
Sure.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. Go right ahead.
Returning to the need for a statute that makes every state equal in its implementation of alternate. It's not making Roe versus Wade statutory. It's a whole new statute in which you'd have 16 weeks, and then the enforcement goes like this. In criminal law, when you have retail theft, first is a summary, second offense is a misdemeanor, third offense is a felony. For the women and for the doctor, if you're past 16 weeks, first offense is a summary, second offense is a misdemeanor, third offense is a felony. All right, that's how you enforce it. Both the doctor and the woman are going to get. They're going to, if I'm not even sure how they catch something like that. All right, but anyways, I guess again, in my magic world, my New Deal for a New Society, you walk into a hospital and they would know if you're 17 weeks. Is that correct?
You do, yes. You can. There are a few ways you can find out from your blood work and also.
They're really they're dead sure. Forgive my. They're absolutely sure. They're precise in their measurement. Forgive me.
Usually, yeah.
I'm putting you on the
Usually
spot.
can be. Yeah, they can be. Yeah,
Right.
but I mean, there's a lot. Some women don't recognize that they're pregnant until they're further along. It's true. All right. I think it's.
Please, may I interrupt you? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah.
All right. So then, if someone goes outside the hospital doctor system and does an abortion on their own, then you're in a different statute where you're not doing abortions or health care at an authorized health institute.
People are at risk.
Place of risk, place of business, and then for the enforcement of it, it's legal to shut off states if they don't enact a statute. An example of this is in many states. Back when I was younger, you could drive at 18 or 21, but then the Congress passed a law which said, no, you're all going to be 21. And if you're not going to get any interstate highway funds. So the way to enforce this law would be, you're not getting Medicare or Medicaid if you don't adopt this 16-week law with, it's not draconian. Like people will crap their pants because you're giving out a summary for an alleged abortion or something. I'm sorry I interrupted.
Well, this is all very delicate conversation to begin with, because okay, we're dealing with the biological facts. We're not dealing with also the emotional state of the people going through these